And they shall come from the east and from the west, and from the north and from the south, and they shall sit down in the kingdom of God. And behold, there the last shall be the first, and the first shall be the last. Why should you wait until the kingdom of God is at hand, brothers? How long must you wait until you, the unemployed of this city, get even a taste of what it's like to be the first, rather than the last in line? We live, no you don't. The prophets of this earth are for all, not just the few. There's no just in there. The prophets of this earth are for all, not the few. Or is it not only the few?
Not the few.
The prophets of this earth are for all, not the few. We live in the richest civilization the world has ever known. And yet thousands of workless men such as you live in the direst circumstances of need, in the very midst of all this plenty. We live in a world where labourers are considered merely instruments of riches. Politicians shrug their shoulders at unemployment.
The life of commerce.
Oh.
That's fine, carry on.
I couldn't do this last night. What's the line before? We live in a world where labourers are considered merely instruments of riches. The life of commerce has been left to the ebb and flow of so-called natural forces. Politicians shrug their shoulders at unemployment and say it can't be helped, and speak of loafers and cadgers. I say to you and you and all of you that the conditions of unemployment in which you find yourselves concerns not only the laws of supply and demand, but the laws of righteousness and good, not only of trade and commerce, but of justice and of love.
He says his lines where he's entered and strides in the crowd to the and starts putting them away. He exists.
Get on now. Come on, get on with you.
Get on!